Were you up there? No, I cleared everything behind me. Oh, jeez, where'd you come from? And I'm gonna be honest with you, this little tune right here, it's kind of a banger. Just like the little banger we are checking out here today by the name of Survive Into Night, which is indeed a zombie, post-apocalyptic survival game. This one, however, has a bit of kind of a, say, Hotline Miami gameplay perspective. It's gonna be a top-down game, but the gameplay is actually very similar to that. It's very action-paced, very quick. Zombies rush you, you gotta take them out before they take you out. But there's also a little bit, I would say, of a 7 days to die type of mechanic where at nighttime, every single night, mind you, zombie hordes will spawn. So you better be inside somewhere safe. Otherwise, if you're outside, well, you better be Rambo to survive because it's gonna be tough otherwise. So it seems like a very intriguing little game. Let's take it out for a spin, see what's up.
I am being told that we have some breaking news. We are receiving unconfirmed reports of random acts of bizarre behavior and mass confusion from all over the city. Details are scarce at this time. There's been no official statement as to exactly what's happening. We will continue to bring you the latest in these special reports right here on...
Okay, and welcome to Survive Into Night. Really loud-ass music to welcome us. Unfortunately, I can't control the volume of this music here, so I will, hopefully in post-editing, lower it for you guys. I will suffer here momentarily as I break these boxes because I need to get a little bit of loot. Now, I have played maybe roughly half an hour of this, so I do know the basics and the start of the game, so I will be running us down here really quickly, and I just need to get up here to make that stop. Thank you.
Attacks by the undead have been reported in several states across the country. Undead are rising from their graves and are attacking the human race. At this time, it's expected that more attacks of this nature will occur in several other states in the next few hours. It has been observed that a bite, or exchange of fluids, is a method of transmission. This is an extremely dangerous situation if they crave the taste of human flesh. To protect yourself from potential effects, all residents of the United States are strongly encouraged to follow these instructions. Stay away from these creatures. Get inside a building with few doors or windows. Do not make eye contact with them. Doing this will incite attack. Seek shelter in a room above or below ground, preferably one that is blocked by several doors. Do not use any electrical devices, as this may attract them. Make sure that you take food and water with you to your place of refuge. It is not known whether this event will last for hours, days, or even longer. Stay calm, as authorities have been dispatched to deal with these creatures. An all-clear siren will be sounded when this situation is under control.
Okay, that's about it. So, that's going to be a little basic. So obviously, zombie scenarios, they just last a couple of days, you know, normally. Happens, we all take shelter for a bit, and after a couple of days, everything is fine. There's obviously never any long-lasting effects from zombie scenarios in movies that we've ever witnessed. So what I'm doing right now is I'm breaking boxes, and I'm using my fist, because obviously I'm Chris Redfield. Boulders, boxes, no problem. But if you use your weapons, say, like, you know, the backstabber here, it's gonna cost durability, which is no good. Everything that you can indeed use in this game when it comes to weapons, never throw them away even after they're about to break. And as a matter of fact, when it's like, say, durability 1, hold on to it because you can recycle it for base materials, which you could then use to craft other things as well. Now, what are we doing here, in case you're wondering? You head into the small rural town of Woodland Hills in search of your girlfriend, who was talking about heading this way before you vanished.
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
And here we have a letter from Billy. The smell from the dead of this church is getting worse. I'm headed down to the suburbs just south of here for a few days, staying in a small home near fresh loot if you're looking to do any trading. Oh, and feel free to use my crafting bench and recycling bin. Don't mind if I do. And this is what I talked about, breaking stuff down. If you go over to the recycling bin, bring up your inventory, then you can break these things down. Things like dollar bills at the post-apocalypse don't really mean much, so we'll go ahead and recycle that for some fiber. These are still good, so we're holding on to that. Boards, we don't need them to say like board up windows or anything, so we break this down. And that as well. And I think the butter knife can be used as a weapon, but man, I would say just break it down to metal and metal. So that's done. Let's come over here, which is crafting. And There's an interesting mechanic when it comes to this game, when it comes to food in particular. For instance, sodas. I don't think we picked up any sodas from the boxes earlier, did we? No, but I have candy bar as an example. You will note that it says chocolate-covered crispy wafer bar, max SP, which is our stamina points, 15. So, we're lacking stamina, we use that, we're up and at 'em again. However, it says max HP -3. I'm not sure if it's like some sort of commentary this game is taking against the processed food industry, but candy bars, sodas, anything that's, you can find in shelves in your stores will lower your max HP. So if you're thirsty, you gotta drink or you gotta have a soda, even though it's gonna drop your max HP because you're gonna die of thirst. But if you have something like, say, water, it'll quench your thirst without necessarily dropping your max HP. So it's something you have to consider. It's a really interesting little mechanic. It's 4 p.m. We're almost coming down to our first night. And that is when, obviously, the proverbial crap will hit the fan. Is that good, YouTube crap? Now, big boy here, never deal with this guy melee. He is gonna wreck your life. Shoot him if you have to, but preferably just ignore him. Now, I just want to get inside here. And we're going to quickly start talking about some of the issues I have with this game. Now, mind you, I haven't played it too long. I probably played it for like 25 minutes off camera before we got into it. And I decided to make a video on it. And I like it so much, but there's a couple of things that do annoy me, which I'll talk about here soon. You found an old video game on the ground called Silent Hill. 1999. Oh, that was a classic. Good God, do I miss the original Silent Hill games, man. First 3, splendid. The 4th one, I'll take.
What's this?
I'll take The Room as well. After that, varying degrees of success, I would say.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the?
Woodland Hills Gazette, December 18, 2020. A strange new disease has been discovered in a small city in the eastern province. Medical experts are calling it the subconscious inhibitive neuroma, or SIN for short. Victims of the disease may show aggressive behavior and other symptoms. Oh. Yeah. It's almost like we're turning into zombies, huh? What a novel concept. But when the zombie horde spawns, they'll wander around aimlessly. They won't necessarily rush towards you unless you make noise. But they will sometimes maneuver themselves into the house, so I like to put something in there to block off their entrance, obviously. Hear those bells? Every night the church bells will ring as a warning when the zombie hordes are coming into town. Find somewhere safe to shelter until daylight, so that's the reason why we're inside of here. Okay, so nothing's really happened, but as you can see, we have activity outside. Trying to see these guys, they'll probably come in here just so I could show off them. Oh, here comes one, almost. Oh, he bounced off like a pinball. Okay, we're an hour away from complete daytime, so we're fine. We have made it. Let's see about just roll, jeez. I guess we lucked out in that the zombies did spawn, but they didn't really come towards the house, they were just to the south. I need to just make it out to reset them, I think. That's how it works. So we have plenty of daytime though, we should probably look around for some goods here. And maybe start getting into some of the grievances I have when it comes to the combat, and maybe you'll see a video right here. That one worked.
Instant replay, please.
2 of my big grievances right there in one go. Number 1, that zombie thing in the screen, annoying. It seems kind of like a Flash game that I played early in 2000. It was cute then, not really too cute now in 2021. That's grievance number 1. Number 2, you saw me swinging and apparently the zombie, even though he was really nowhere near me, he got hits in there. The hitbox is a little bit jank. So those are the 2 complaints that I have so far in this game. It's gonna be nighttime already? Jeez, that was quick. Okay. I think our boy Billy is down in here. The problem with Billy though is that Billy...
Is that all you got?
Billy has a lot of openings to his humble abode. And... okay. I need to get somewhere else. No, not the big boy. This is not a good house. This has plenty of openings if I remember correctly. Oh, backstabber broke. Bells are here. Let's see about moving this. Okay, so next day, I chilled over here next to Billy's house because his house, too many openings, and definitely way too small around if we had. So this was safe. Let's talk to our boy Billy here. Oh, hold up, Billy. Before I talk to you, let me go about looking some water and candy bars off of your place here. Let me just go ahead and punch your fridge. Your fridge had nothing, unfortunately. All right. Hey there, partner. Name's Billy. Used to drive trucks for a living back before everything went to hell. Haven't seen you around these parts before. What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Billy. Guess I already said that, huh? I haven't seen any other living around these parts recently. Well, except for those fucking blue jackets. Gang calls themselves the Devils of Night. Watch out for them now. They ain't friendly folks one bit. You're looking for your lady, huh? Oh, come to think about it, I might have seen someone that fits her description come through these parts. Oh, about 2 or 3 days ago. I'll tell you what. You help me with finding something I'll tell you more. That sound fair? I was down exploring this old crisp below the cemetery last week when a bunch of them damn dead showed up out of nowhere. Ran away safely, but left my lucky wrench down there. You bring it back to me, I'll be find you later. Really? That's really important for Billy right now, just a wrench in his, zombie apocalypse here. Okay. So we do have to kind of go back. It is 10 a.m. Let's make sure that we take advantage of the situation. It's early. The zombies from last night are roaming about. Where's the exit to this place? Should be somewhere up here.
What's
Newspaper?
this?
You guys pause while I read this, okay, zombies? Health officials believe that the newly discovered disease, sin, is spreading across southern hemisphere. Those that have contracted sin may show rabies-like symptoms that are being placed into special care facilities. Alright. Cemetery time. Let's go ahead and bring out Hammer. Now, time is working against us, obviously, because it's 3 p.m., so I gotta make sure that we find this place and again get inside of somewhere afterwards. Now, my backstabber broke because I wasn't paying attention when I was breaking down some goods in that house next to Billy's, so shame on me, because now I got the hammer, which isn't as good as the backstabber was. I guess this is the crypt, right? Yes. Okay. So somewhere down here is where we should be able to find his wrench. Let's make sure that we're not breaking things with weapons, because that's a silly use of durability, as I found out the hard way. It's 6 p.m., so it should be nighttime soon. I wonder... Ooh, how about this? I wonder if, I guess... My question now is going to be, oh, but jeez. Can the zombie horde spawn underground? I hope not. If so, I could just probably stay here. God, that hitbox. Otherwise, I could just stay down here for the night. Because by the time we get out, I have to find a place to actually stay. I think it's going to be a lot running around, so... Is that the wrench right there? Apparently with that green aura around it. I'm going to probably have to bled a couple of these boys. I mean, luckily we're underground, so it shouldn't be too big a problem. Little did he know.
Is that all you got?
Were you up there? No, I cleared everything behind me. Oh, jeez, where'd you come from? We're not having a shotgun happy here.
Easy's pie.
Bandage, good. Chill. Kill him. Okay, so things aren't looking too good. Our HP's very low. We gotta get some bandies or at least craft some. Which, you know what? Before we go back to Billy, I think it's probably in our best interest to don't psychic attack me. I think it's in our best interest to come in here and do a little bit of recycling of all the garbage and crafting, hopefully, of some bandies. So give me a second. Okay, so in the crafting, there is a freeze ray blaster, which sounds freaking insane. I don't have enough to make it. I'm missing, what am I missing? I'm missing chemicals. I can make the AR-7 laser sight though, so sure. Why not make one of those? And obviously some bandies as well. Okay, so I broke down a lot of things and now we have recoveries. We got HP. I think everything should be fine, at least for a bit. Alright, Billy, got your thing. Still alive? Oh, you found my lucky wrench. I appreciate that. I know how risky it can be running around out there. Here, it's not much, but these supplies should help you craft something. Well, deal's a deal. Your old lady did indeed stop by the church a few days ago. I gave her some food and supplies. She didn't stay long, though. She mentioned going to the hospital here in search of some scientists who were supposedly working on a cure or vaccine for this whole thing. Anyway, I don't know much about all that, but I did warn her not to go anywhere near the hospital. The hospital in the east of the church, a little bit north of here, it's become an outpost for the Devils of Night gang. You go there and you're dead. I wondered about it and told her it would be safer to stay at the church. For some reason, the infected don't go near. Oh, God. That's good information, then. That's what I figured, because we were there overnight and nothing happened there. I'm not much into religion or any of that, but something about that church keeps the infected away. Anyway, she thanked me for the meal and information, but with strong will and took off. I don't imagine I can talk you out of heading to the hospital, but if you go there, make sure you got some strong weapons first. Well, I kinda do, but I kinda don't. But at the same time, you know, I'm here providing hopeful entertainment to my viewers, so we're gonna go there right now and see how it goes. Where is it exactly, though? Right there, huh? Ah! It's not the type of entertainment I was hoping to bring you guys, but, you know, it'll have to do for now. Let's top ourselves off. Let's bring our laser rifle. And let's go. Woodland Hills downtown. We gotta go north from here. What's in here, though? Yeah! Apparently we're in a toy store. Another retro game called Dead Space. Oh, another classic. How are the odds, too? They're actually now remaking Dead Space, or EA's doing something with that Dead Space license again.
God, please, no! No! No!
Let's hope for the best. Where could my wife be? There's apparently a key right there. Might be important. Hospital stair key. Looks like a key. Label says hospital staircase to floor 2. Okay. I mean, I still gotta keep a lookout for loot, because otherwise, you know, I'm not gonna survive without loot. Water bottle. Let's have ourselves this bad boy now. How's everything else looking? Pretty good for the most part. There's a zombie over there. Quick variety. I think we're looking for... Wait. This, right? Door locked? Not no more. Oh, it's the Devil Gang Night or whatever you called them, huh? Billy warned that this is Devils of the Night Outpost. Lit him up. Light him up. And now it suddenly does feel like Hotline Miami again. Broken handgun. Okay. It's another boy over there. I guess we gotta keep finding keys to go up, maybe, huh?
That all you got?
I mean, maybe this gun that I made might have been a little bit overkill, but I'm not complaining. It's carrying me right now, and I'll take it. Spotted me? Hasn't spotted me? Apparently he can't spot me over these sofas. You see there, they reach all the way to the ceiling, these sofas. Very tall boys. Broken handgun, pick that up. Oh, he got a shot off? Surprising. Is it a mad scientist right there? Do I shoot this guy? Doesn't seem... No. Nels. What's up, dude? Great Scott, he says. And he's got some really wicked wild hair. Yeah, I wonder what the inspiration here is. Great Scott! You saved me from those horrendous thugs. I owe you my life. Thank you. My name is Dr. Nelson, but I go by Nels. Your girlfriend. In the description, I believe she is here. However, I must tell you something. Listen to me. Those thugs, they... Is that my girl in there? Yep. They infected her with the sin disease. I'm so sorry. They found out I've been working on a solution for the disease and used her as a test subject. They want me to experiment on her. She's in the next room. It should be unlocked now. Take your time, but understand, she isn't human. Not anymore. She needs to be put down. And out of any misery. My condolences for your loss. Now then, we must hurry and leave here. Those thugs will be angry once they find out you freed me from their captivity. Yes, the search sounds like a safe place for us to reconvene. I'll head that way shortly. We can meet back up when you're ready and make a plan. I know that you must want vengeance for your girlfriend, but we need to be careful approaching the Devils of the Night. What time is it? 1 a.m.? Well, I mean, by the time we step out, it's going to be completely filled with zombos out there, so let me just quickly go through this area, see if there's any loot, and pop out once it's less dangerous. How safe is it down here, though? I mean, I see traces of blood down here, Doc. Ooh. Nice! So this could be our base going forward. Hey, how about that? Alright, this is a perfect drop-off spot for us as I am indeed out of time, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully you enjoyed. All the information will be down below. If you'd like to see a bit more of it here, you know what to do. Otherwise, you know, it's one of those games where I'm not sure if I'm thoroughly sold on it. I like it enough, but there's enough jank, and not even probably the good jank, that kind of keeps from really enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's a good premise and everything, but there's a couple of things here and there I definitely do find a bit annoying. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.